Yellow. Hey guys. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I got a fun dip. Would you look at that? It's a fun dip. That's what it's called. It's fun dip. It's a cherry yum diddly dip. Fun dip by Wonka. This is what I call funner dip. Grizzly long cut wintergreen. Some people say that they had Grizzly Wintergreen as their first dip. And I was like, seriously? And they're still dipping? I don't know how it, like, I don't know, I don't remember if they said they threw up, but still, holy shit. I've been dipping for a while and this stuff still gets me. So, I don't understand how they did that. Fuck. I just watched Wicky's Your Mom's Wicky's Your Mom his video on mint reviews. I suggested doing mint reviews because I love mint and wintergreen. I don't know his views on wintergreen or whatever, but I remember him saying in the video that Grizzly is fucking hard and shit. Ooh, today we're spitting in the Sprite 2 liter. Isn't that just delicious? I gotta put in a bigger pinch than that. I just didn't get enough at that time. He was talking about Grizzly, how it's tough, like it's rough on your gums and shit. But it's really strong, and that's why, mainly. And he said the cans are fucking solid, and I agree with that. I can barely get them fucking open. Should I stick it over here too? Yeah. Okay. I need to get quicker at that. Putting a fucking dip in. This isn't a horseshoe, it's just a couple smaller dips. I think I've already reviewed Grizzly Wintergreen, but I guess I'll talk about it again, just because I can. That's all I have right now is Grizzly Wintergreen. Went to the Asian station, and they still have them on sale for $1.50. And it comes out $1.60 with tax. So I was like, fuck it. Well, I picked me up 2 cans of it, and I was gonna get Grizzly Wintergreen and straight, but I like straight. It's good. I had Cope Wintergreen first, and then Cope straight after that. But I don't know. I like Grizzly Wintergreen. It's got a burn to it, but that's because Grizzly's strong as fuck. Cope has a burn to it also, but it's not. It's a smoother flavor, if you can understand that. I haven't had Cope Wintergreen in a long time. Probably once Grizzly goes back to regular price, then I'll probably get me some Cope Wintergreen. Well, Cope Wintergreen's on sale actually. It's on sale for $169, so it's probably like $185 after tax or some shit. Like $182 or something. But yeah, so Grizzly's pretty good. I wish I knew where to get Stokers. I don't know. I'll have to look around some more because I want to get some Stokers. And I watched a video on Keeper of the Dip. He found an unopened tub of Stoker's Wintergreen long cut in his closet that's been in there for a year. And Ty Cobbey, I believe. He's got numbers at the end, but I forgot them. They're like 83 or something. He triple dog dared him to take a dip out of it. And what did he do? It took him 20 minutes, but he took a fucking dip out of it. And he said that it wasn't too bad. It actually, it was just really dry. It wasn't juicing like normal dip would. Like normal Stokers. I've heard that Stokers has black spit for a long ass time. And, um, mm, I'm getting a buzz. Grizzly Wintergreen, over half the time, will get me buzzed. This is my first dip of the day, so most likely anything for my first dip of the day will get me buzzed. But this makes me feel good. But yeah, so he took a dip of it, and I was surprised. So Stoker's holds up pretty well over time, but it was still sealed, so I don't know. And there's can. I didn't know that there was a little can that came in there with it, so you could put some in there. And he said he doesn't use it, but for me, since I dip and I'm not at my house that much, I don't dip in my house that much. Besides when I do videos, but I would, I would use a can of bunch. I'd put a shit ton in there and then carry it in my pocket. When it gets down low, put some more in there, whatever. And if I find Stoker's, I'm getting some fucking mint because Wick is your mom said it's the best fucking stuff. Wow, I'm completely buzz fucked with this shit. Probably shouldn't have put this much in for first dip of the day. But metals class, I made me a belt buckle for like $1, literally like $1. And that's it. It's a big ass motherfucker. This is like average size belt buckle. This is one I had on there before. And then compare it to that. It's like a Texas size belt buckle. It kind of looks like shit. Like the base of it looks okay. But the star just looks like shit. Because it's going to take me a couple minutes to talk about it. But it's 10 gauge steel. If you don't know how thick that is, you cannot bend it without heating it up. So I stuck the bitch in the furnace and bent the bitch and then used our CNC to cut out the star, which is just a computerized plasma cutter. And the star turned out pretty good. But then what I should have done, I TIG welded this on there, which is pretty tough. And I was running too hot on there. But I should have just put a couple tacks on it around the star or whatever. But then I went and used some thin rod and put it on the back and did it there too. That looks like shit. Sorry, guys. Okay. But yeah, and then I took it and I powder coated it all black after I TIG welded on there, like a nice matte black on there, the whole thing, even this, the star and everything. And then I just took a hand grinder with a polishing wheel on it and took off the stuff on the star. So it looks, I'm kind of upset with that shit and whatever, down there, and it was running way too hot when I did that shit, so it fucked it up. But it turned out okay for a fucking dollar. I could probably, if I get better at it, I could probably sell them for $10. But yeah, so that's my belt buckle, and yeah, so Grizzly Wintergreen, good. Go get yourself some, especially if it's on sale. It's worth it because I'm still buzzfucked. But I don't know if you guys can tell in the video, but I'm like, woo, from this shit. Yeah, so I need a fucking mud jug, that's for sure. I need a fucking job too. That's about it. Yeah, so the end of my video. Keep dipping and keep spitting.